Hello Bluecoat, and welcome to our penultimate, that means second last, Science at Home experiment for the year. Without further ado, we'll start with our recap of last week. That was the floating ping pong ball. A quick quiz for you to try and carry out with that. So, I think 3 points on offer here. Try to remember what force makes items fall to the ground and stops us from floating. Is the air from the hairdryer moving faster or slower than the air around it? And why does the ball stay in the air? Is it because it is in an area of low pressure, because it's in an area of high pressure, or because the air pressure is the same? So, first answer, that is gravity. I spoke to one of the new year 3s yesterday, who was telling me there's not as much gravity on the moon. That's correct, and that's why we kind of float around if we ever get to go there. The air from the hairdryer is of course moving faster, and the ball stays in the air because it's in an area of low pressure and there's high pressure pushing towards it. Right, anyway, on to today's experiment, which is called polishing pennies. Only a few items you need today, so little bowl, dish or a cup will be fine, if I can find it. Some lemon juice. You can use real lemon juice if you wish, or just this packet here which looks like a lemon but it's not. You can use that. And finally, you might need to ask someone for this, but some dirty 1p's or 2p's. Okay, got these from Hannah. I hope she doesn't mind me borrowing them. A paper towel might be good as well, just to sort things out. Okay, let's look at the science before we start the experiment. So, pennies are made out of a metal called copper. At least part of them are. Oh, something I forgot to mention. The older your copper is, the better, okay? I think ones before 1982 are best because they've got more copper in them. Now, copper mixes with oxygen. Oxygen is the gas that we breathe. Over time, the copper mixes with the oxygen, and this process is called oxidation. So when copper mixes with oxygen, that's called oxidation. But our lemon juice has acid in it. Now, acid reacts with copper oxide, so the mixture of copper and oxygen. I wonder what's going to happen when we put the coin in the juice. Okay, there's a little prediction for you there. When we put the coin in the lemon juice, I believe will happen. Right, let's have a look what is happening when we do this then. So I'm going to start by just getting my lemon. Should have opened this before. You don't need to fill it too high, children. Just enough so that it will cover the coins. Okay, can you see that there? Now I'm going to take my coins and place them inside. Going to try a few here. Children, I'm going to pause the video now because we don't need to wait for 5 minutes for that. And I'm going to come back and we're going to see what has happened to the coins. Okay, children, I left it for more like 7 or 8 minutes. So now we're going to have a quick look at our coppers, which remember were very dirty before this. The oxidation had occurred, the copper oxide was there. I'm going to try and take them out now and see what we've got. Ah, shiny. Okay, that's one. Oh, that was a really grubby one before. You can see there's still bits on there. And the final one. What I might just try and do now is give them a bit of a scrub to see if they'll clean up anymore. That's where I've got my paper towel. Maybe if you've got a sponge or something as well. Just to try and get that oxide off. Copper oxide. Not too bad. So, let's have a think about how we've made our copper into shiny treasure. They're kind of blending in with the table colour. So we had the mixture with the lemon juice and the coins. The lemon juice has acid in it. When the coin goes in the juice, the acid reacts with the copper oxide on the pennies and causes the copper oxide to dissolve, and that is why the pennies become nice and shiny. Couple of different things you can do here to make it different. You may have some Coca-Cola at home, so why don't you try doing it with Coca-Cola? I think there's an acid in that may help it to go even more shiny. You could try vinegar, lime juice, or try some other fizzy drinks. Try marking the coin with a pen. Does the pen come off? Have you tried it with a £1 coin or any others? 50p's, 10p's, 5p's, 20p's? Have a go with that. And one final thing that I haven't put on here, you could try and put salt in the mixture, often used to clean things, just some usual table salt, so have a go at that. As ever, send photos to your year group email address. They're all there on the screen for you. I'll be back next week for one more. Have a good one, people. Bye.